State Services radio broadcast booth as we get you set for conference action. Pella Christian, let's take a look at your colors of the game presented by your good friends at Lampert Lumber. Pella Christian in their home white uniforms for our radio audience tonight, the maroon numbers and the maroon letters. Indianola the opposite. They've got their purple jerseys with the white for their numbers and their letters as well. Your colors of the game presented by Lampert Lumber. Whether it's a new deck, new roof, or siding, a kitchen remodel, or painting around the house, Lampert Lumber has the colors to make it happen. We're getting you set for conference action, but before we do, let's take a look at your Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard just across town on 92.1 KRLS. Pella taking on Norwalk. Girls first, that game live on 92.1 KRLS, and then the boys to follow. The defending 3A champions look very different. Pella coming in at number 5 in the state right now in Class 3A. An intriguing matchup over across town. Knoxville's on the long road to Sheraton, folks. That's on KNIA 3 tonight, the KNIA 3 stream, due to the Marion County Christmas music on 95.3 KNIA. Knoxville will be live on KNIA 3. And then PCM is at Greene County. That stream is on KRLS 3. Again, PCM at Greene County. So all sorts of games. You're listening to Pella Christian on 94.3 KNIA and the KRLS 2 stream, as well as the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel with our radio broadcast included. So excited to have that coverage for you here tonight as well. Your Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. Marion County Bank is serving you and building community across the county. They're the financial leader with offices in Pella, Knoxville, and Melcher, Dallas. That's Marion County Bank, building community across the Red Rock area. We'll have more of the KNIA KRLS Radio pregame show when we come back, getting you set for Pella Christian versus Indianola basketball. The number 15 in Class 5A girls taking on the 3-1 Eagles when we come back right after this.
You don't want to pick up garbage, but lucky for you, someone else does. Your hometown choice for garbage is TRM Disposal in Indianola. They offer dumpster and roll-off rentals for construction jobs, small remodeling jobs, or basement cleanouts. Seriously, if you need to distress, clean out your entire house, throw it in a dumpster, and let TRM Disposal pick it up.
This is Sarah with TRM Disposal, where we pride ourselves on being a local, family-owned company with old-fashioned customer service.
With over 30 years of experience, Parker Signs is widely known throughout the Midwest for their solutions to signage. Using the most innovative process in the industry today, they'll work with you from design conception through fabrication to provide you with the highest quality product possible. When other sign makers find a challenge beyond their capability, they recommend Parker Signs. Call John today at 962-0330. Good luck, Indians, from John and Parker Signs. What's the one thing Dad really wants for Christmas this year? Well, if it's tools, McCoy True Value has them. Get a Black & Decker 50-piece cordless drill and tool set for just $49.99, or a DeWalt 34-piece metric socket set for $29.99. And if you're still looking for lights for the house, McCoy True Value in Indianola has a wide variety of holiday wonderland lights starting as low as just $6.99. Only at McCoy True Value. The holidays with heart.
And we're back inside our KNIA KRLS Radio pregame show. Let's run down your starting lineups presented by Miniga Pest Control for the home team tonight. The Pella Christian Eagles at guard, a senior at 5'4", number 3, Anna Bonnet. At point guard at 5'6", a senior, number 10, Avery Baugh. At guard, 5'8", a junior, number 11, Emma Witzenberg. At guard, a 5'4", sophomore, number 12, Emery Egri. And at center, the two-time all-conference girl in the middle in the paint, and that's Allison Van Gorp at 6'2", wearing number 43. For Indianola, it's a sophomore, a two-time state cross-country qualifier, Emily Naughton. Lauren Blake, an all-conference basketball and all-state basketball and volleyball player one season ago. She's a junior wearing number 14. Kendall Klatt, a senior. At guard, wearing number 22, Mara Bishop, a junior, number 24. And Emma Kluver, a junior, wearing number 43. That's what makes this Indianola team scary when they've got juniors and freshmen. They're going to be good for not just this season. Yeah. This is a big window for them.
But they're always good, so they're going to be a force in the Little Hawkeye for a long, long time.
Your starting lineups presented by Miniga Pest Control. Sean and his team want to kill your bugs. Call 628-3198 for Miniga Pest Control. When we come back, your opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply as we get
and basketball matchup between the Indianola Indians and our own Pella Christian Eagles. The High School Athletic Associations, of course, encourage positive positive behavior, pride, respect, leadership, and sportsmanship on the court and in the stands, remember what a great privilege it is to see your team compete, especially this year. Thank you for your attendance and enjoy the game. Please do remember to wear a mask when moving about and keeping it on in place throughout the night. Now I invite you to all stand as we honor America through the playing of our national anthem, following a brief prayer. Dear Lord and Heavenly Father, we thank you for safe arrival for all those who gathered here this evening. We ask you for safety on the court and in competition for the players, the officials, and all those involved in tonight's activities. We thank you too, Lord, for safety as we return home later this evening as weather conditions may change. We thank you, Lord, for this opportunity, for all your many blessings in our life. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. And now here are our starting lineups for tonight's game. First of all, for the Indians, at a guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 4, Emily Naughton. A 5'10" junior, number 14, Lauren Blake. A 5'10" senior, number 22, Kendall Platt. A 5'7" junior, number 24, Mara Bishop. And a 5'9" junior, number 43, Emma Kluber. And the Indians are coached by Jeff Jansen, assisted by Jamie Busby, Nathan Carlin, and Rob Hine. And now, the starting lineup for your Pella Christian Eagles. At a guard, a 5'4" senior, number 3, Anna Bennett. At the other guard, a 5'6" senior, number 10, Avery Ball. Starting at another guard position, a 5'8" junior, number 11, Emma Witzenberg. Starting at a guard, a 5'4" sophomore, number 12, Emery Avery. And at center, the 6'2" senior, number 43, Allison Van Gorp. The Eagles are coached by Brad Akers and assisted by Kevin Van Martin and Jan Youngling. Our officials for tonight's game are Joe Townsell, Dave Souther, and Scott Cope.
It's time now for your opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply. Pella Christian at 3-1, the number 15 in class 5A Indians. at 3-1. Their lone loss win came against number 1 Des Moines Christian in 3A, who is a unanimous number 1-1, who's a heavy favorite to win the 3A title this year.
Yeah,
we'll see them.
We
in
get
January.
to see them later on in the year, so it'll be interesting how that goes.
So in the center circle, it is Lauren Blake and Allison Van Gorp. And we are now ready with your opening tip presented by Dutch Mill Supply. Dutch Mill Supply, your only locally owned lumberyard and building material supplier. Opening tip is controlled by Avery Baugh of Pella Christian. They're working left to right, and we are underway for this conference doubleheader on a Friday night. I also want to thank our audience, both from Pella and from Indianola, joining us on the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. Avery Baugh takes a long three, no good. Loose ball rebound, still tipped around a couple of times. Emma Witzenberg tried to save it between the legs on her way out of bounds. Emma Kluver will come up with it for the Indians. Now they'll trigger a quick three. Left side, it's in. Kendall Clapp buries the first shot of this game, and quickly the Indians a 3-0 lead. Now a double team trap as Baugh gets over the half court line. Here's Emery Agri. Back out to Baugh, works it Bonnet, top of the circle. Here's Emma Witzenberg, who will slide her feet and travel.
Well, I thought that Kendall had done that on the other side of the floor, too. The official didn't call it on her and then did call Emma for the little bounce step. I think both of them actually did travel.
7:18 remaining. First turnover officially of this game as Indianola in a half-court set with Emily Naughton at the top of the circle, handing it off Lauren Blake. Blake, an all-state basketball and volleyball player, just a very talented athlete. Another corner three off the top of the backboard. It falls down, no good, into the waiting arms of Baugh for Pella Christian. Baugh over to Bonnet. Bonnet skips it. Witzenberg. Now Egri, top of the key, taking a three. Yes. Emery Agri buries a three and answers the early shot from Klatt. We're tied at 3.
Yeah, good ball movement that time against the zone, and some of those shots are going to have to go in if Pella Christian wants to have a chance to stay in this game.
Our good friend from Pella High School, Jim Emmert, won 50 cents on his Hy-Vee Fuel Saver card with that three-pointer as Lauren Blake misses a point-blank layup rebound to Allison Van Gorp. Pella Christian basketball. Jim Emmert and others can sign up in the Pella Hy-Vee. 50 cents on your Hy-Vee Fuel Saver card and the Hy-Vee Fuel Saver Radio 3-point challenge. Van Gorp, post move, can't get the first to go. Second shot misses as well. Blake the rebound after Van Gorp misses on the putback opportunity. Indians quickly down the floor this time. Blake misses another point-blank layup. She's been a little off to start her season. She was the top player in the conference a season ago.
Well, first time down, I thought maybe Allison influenced it, but on that shot, there was nobody around.
And then on the other side, Witzenberg misses a point-blank shot. Naughton dribbles it underneath the hoop, and right underneath it is Klatt. She has all 5 for the Indians. 5-3 Indianola, 5:45 remaining first quarter. 3 quarters court pressure coming out here for Indianola, trying to test the guard play of Pella Christian. Here's Agri at the volleyball line, finding an open Van Gorp who can't handle a pass right in front of her, and another Eagles turnover.
Yeah, that was great play. They just didn't handle the ball cleanly. If Allison comes up with that, she's got an easy layup.
5:30 remaining. Both teams have been able to move the ball up and down the floor, but have missed some big chances offensively. Naughton kicks it out. Corner three on the way. Left side of the iron, no good. And the rebound out of bounds off of Indianola. In fact, nobody touched it, so it will be PC basketball. Naughton, Blake, Klatt, Bishop, and Kluver against Bonnet, Baugh, Witzenberg, Agri, and Van Gorp. No subs just yet. 5:10 remaining here in the first quarter. Avery Baugh picks up her dribble just before the half-court line. Bonnet will get it over the timeline. Gets the trap. Here's Witzenberg. Turns it into a long jumper. Can't get it to fall. Emma will get the rebound and then step on the baseline. So a turnover after she collects it. And Witzenberg, after a hot start to the season in the first 3 games, was held scoreless Monday night against PCM.
Well, that shot was there for her, but I think she rushed it just a little bit. You've got to still get yourself composed. She kind of leaned into that instead of taking a normal jump shot there.
Jocelyn Terpstra checks in as our first sub of the game, and at the next stoppage we'll get to see Kendall McDaniel, who is a basketball player at 6'1", wants to play after school as a freshman. Here's a tip and a steal for Avery Baugh up ahead. She'll jump stop. Thought the defense was coming for her. They weren't, but she'll get the 2 anyway. A steal and score for Avery Baugh, forcing the first Indianola turnover. We're tied at 5. Klatt will try again in the corner for 3, no good. Falls off the front of the rim, and the offensive rebound is good for the Indians and Emma Kluver. And the Eagles can't can't be beat on the boards tonight if they're going to win.
Well, what I'm seeing is that little jump shot. She's traveling every time before she takes it.
Here's Emery Agri, misses a three, and a foul called on the rebound. Naughton will collect it.
No, I think she was just out of bounds when she caught it.
Okay, never mind. So it's a team rebound, Pella Christian. Thank you. 7-5, Indians lead Pella Christian. 4:17 remaining here in the first quarter. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. A pair of three-pointers for both teams kick the scoring off, but it's the Indians who have taken advantage and have a short lead. Skip pass to Agri. Here's Baugh. Baugh flips it back to Agri. Swinging it around the horn, here's Emma Witzenberg. Dribble, drive, had an opening, and she's off the window for two.
Yeah, there was no defense there for Indianola as they just let her go baseline. She gets a little 8-footer.
McDaniel in the game for the Indians. She'll scoop it off the paint, get her own rebound here, and then I think she was bumped into after she rebounded her own shot that missed, and a foul called, our first of the game. And that was on Agri, and that's her first. Suppose it is. It's the first of the game. Blake to trigger the inbound from underneath the hoop to the top of the circle, and a near throwaway. McDaniel has to chase a pass down. It is tipped out of bounds by Avery Baugh as miscommunication between Kendall Klatt and McDaniel nearly was a turnover, but it will stay with the Indians. Their road purple uniforms, Eagles in their home whites. Naughton will get it out to Mara Bishop. Bishop, head fake, pass to Blake. Blake looking to get a screen. Instead passes it to McDaniel, who can shoot from out there. Naughton dribble drive, takes it to the hole, misses the rebound, and it's tipped out of bounds last off of the Indians. Another team rebound for PC. We're tied at 7, 3:34 remaining.
Yeah, McDaniel was fortunate to get away there without a foul because she was clearly over the girl's back.
Pella Christian over the timeline with Baugh after a few passes. Witzenberg gets a screen from Terpstra, no separation, flips it over to Baugh. Baugh, catch and shoot for the three, no good. Rebound is chased down and still loose, eventually controlled by Indianola's Naughton. She'll back into the paint and then dribble it back out to the top of the circle, flipping it underneath to Blake. Blake will miss another point-blank rebound. And fighting for the rebound there was Allison Van Gorp against the aforementioned potential matchup issue with McDaniel. Van Gorp wins that possession. And a very physical back and forth, but Terpstra will airmail and a poor pass out of bounds. The fourth Eagles turnover.
Well, the right idea, but it's got to be placed right in front of her with a little touch on it. I don't think that McDaniel's going to be able to go over her back to get that ball tipped away. You've got to place it there instead of firing it in there and making her go get it.
Tied at 7, 2:50 remaining here in the first. Pella Christian and Indianola, Little Hawkeye Conference action on 94.3 KNIA. Indians out to Blake between the circles. Bonnet trying to poke the ball away from the All-Stater. Bounce pass into McDaniel, and she'll travel. And this is a first test for McDaniel, too. Obviously, against Pella, isn't going to get the same kind of resistance she'll get from Van Gorp, who's in perfect position.
Yeah, and I thought she got 3 seconds in the lane before she caught the pass, too. She was there a long time.
Either way, it's a turnover, Indianola. 2:21 remaining. Baugh with Blake in her face will hand it off. Now back out to Baugh. She'll try again from three and knocks it down. Avery Baugh buries a shot. Eagles have their first lead. 10-7, Pella Christian. 2:06 remaining here in the first quarter. Eagles showing that they're hanging tough here early with the defending conference champions. Another three flies in. This time it's Mara Bishop. The Eagles didn't have any defense on her, and she made it look easy.
Well, that corner's been wide open for them all quarter so far. Pella Christian's got to get somebody out there sooner.
A Capital Orthopedic Sports Medicine game reset. Our score is tied at 10. We've had 5 ties or lead changes thus far. Each team has led once between the two, and both have kind of pulled it back and forth so far. Eagles and the Indians tied, as that was a game reset presented by Capital Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. High elbow Van Gorp out to Bonnet. Bonnet left wing for three. Back iron, no. Offensive rebound, though, for Emery Agri. She'll pull it out of the paint. Now inside to Van Gorp. Takes a jump stop. Can't get it to go. And a foul on the rebound as Mara Bishop. We got bodies hitting the floor here. Both Van Gorp and Bonnet hit the deck. And Jocelyn Terpstra gets her first foul. Rebound credited to Mara Bishop of Indianola.
Yeah, Pella Christian got what they wanted there. They got that ball inside to Allison, and she just missed it. They got a second chance opportunity, but couldn't get either one of them to go.
Minute 20 remaining. We're tied at 10. McDaniel high elbow. Whips it outside to Naughton. And now a skip pass, left corner. Blake, open three, no good. And Van Gorp has the rebound go through her fingertips. And it is a turnover after the board collected by Klatt. So the third Indians turnover. And we get a McCoy True Value timeout. We're tied at 10, a minute 3 remaining here at Pella Christian High School. Our creative idea drawn up by Brand Appeal for each of these teams, it seems the emphasis win on defense is packing the paint. Both teams have had a lot of open looks from beyond the arc.
Yeah, both teams are getting what they want. Pella Christian's playing what looks like a really loose man-to-man. They're not really in a zone, but they're not all over their defender or their person they're guarding on the outside. Indianola's pretty well stayed into that zone with trying to make sure they're double-team Allison when she gets the ball down there.
Your creative idea drawn up by Brand Appeal. When your team needs creative ideas, call the team at Brand Appeal, your creative agency for all your print, web, or interactive needs. On the Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard, our score here tied at 10. We're getting updates from Pella Norwalk, PCM Greene County, and Knoxville Sheraton. Eagles basketball have led once and no longer their basketball. Pass tipped and stolen by Emily Naughton. Fifth Eagles turnover, and then a travel on the other side.
Just trading turnovers right now. Not, 10-10, it's a good game, interesting game, but it's not a very clean game by either team.
Well, here comes the full court pressure now from the Indians, although they will back off. They try to trap, though, when you get over the half-court line, and it should be a whistle. Eagles will have the ball.
I'm not sure what they...
Clock issue.
Oh, okay. They've moved the scorer's bench to the other side, and I think they're running that clock remotely, and I'm not sure that's always working real well.
Pella Christian has the possession. They're half the floor. Terpstra in the corner looking for Van Gorp. Van Gorp through a double team, and she'll travel. Good position on defense there by Kendall McDaniel, and then coming in to help, although she's not big, the quickness of Naughton seemed to throw Van Gorp off.
There was a double team there. The left side is not Allison's primary side. She's not as smooth from that side, so she needs to really concentrate on making a move to her right hand from that point.
Kinsey Johnston into the game for McDaniel, as is Bryn Ortland. Three on the way. It rattles off the rim and the backboard. No good. Offensive rebound, though, for Emily Naughton. Naughton kicks it out in the corner, and another travel called as
they caught it that time.
Ortland off the bench, nearly had a three-pointer made, but as you said, shuffling her feet. 6 turnovers for the Eagles, 5 for the Indians.
Well, everybody that shot the ball from that corner, every one of them has done that little bounce first, and for some reason the officials weren't seeing it. That time they did.
Agri gets it over to Bonnet. Coach Brad Ingber's barking out orders as the Eagles in their half court have 14 seconds till the horn. Possession arrow favoring the Indians. In the center of the lane through traffic, Witzenberg, not a great shot. It may have been blocked. Ortland comes up with the rebound. And now at the horn, off the front of the rim, no good. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. We're tied at 10. Pella Christian and Indianola live inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth on 94.3 KNIA.
If you got a mouse running through your house, call Miniga Pest Control.
Mice and other rodents will be trying to take up residence inside your warm home during this cold Iowa winter. Not only are they annoying, but they also cause damage to your home and leave behind diseases. We'll get them out and help you keep others from getting in. I'm Sean with Miniga Pest Control, and I want to kill your bugs.
Call 628-3198. Miniga Pest Control.
This is Dr. Tim Yoder, one of the Tri-County veterinarians. If you're heading out of town for the holidays and your pet can't go along, have him boarded with us. He'll receive exercise 3 times a day, he'll be fed based on a schedule you set up, and he'll be given a nice bath the day before you take him home. To schedule a reservation, call Tri-County Veterinary Clinic at 628-4040, where your pet's good health is our #1 concern.
They're the veterinarians.
Yes, we are. We're the veterinarians.
They do take care of pets because they love them.
And we're live inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. Andrew Schneider and Wynn Veenstra coming to you from Pella Christian High School, where we are tied after one quarter. Number 15 in Class 5A, Indianola, and Pella Christian. Both teams have played very nice defense so far. In case you missed it, presented by the Veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. 6 turnovers for the Eagles, 5 for PC. Bounce pass in the corner. On the floor, it's Bryn Ortland. A pass tipped and stolen, and here's Emma Witzenberg. Witzenberg all by herself will miss the layup, get her own rebound, and miss again. She heard footsteps and gets another second offensive rebound win, just missing the perfect chance to get the transition bucket, but it will stay PC basketball. Egri, top of the key three, hits hard off the back of the rim, no good, and the board controlled by Emma Kluver. Well, chance for the Eagles.
Yeah, that first time down the floor, that's where Emma's got to go at the basket with a hard layup and not do that jump stop layup because he'd let the defense catch up.
And Kluver ends up charging into Witzenberg, so back-to-back turnovers on the possession here to start with the Indians. Tied at 10, full court pressure coming here from Indianola. Eagles have been able, for the most part, to handle it. Allison has it center of the lane, out to Avery Ball, who will lose it out of bounds. And there have been, from both teams win, just some really poor passes, and in that case, one that Ball should have had.
Well, you know, it was a bullet, but you got to put your hands on it and catch that ball. You can't have those unforced turnovers.
Tied at 10, in the corner, wide open, 3 on the way, hits off the left of the rim, no good. Emma Witzenberg, high for the rebound, but a steal and a score for Mara Bishop as she just poked it away from the Eagles. They were napping, and the Indians take advantage, and they're back on top.
Got to be conscious of everybody all the time.
And Witzenberg's pass in for Van Gorp is tipped and stolen as Mara Bishop gets her second steal. A 9th Eagles turnover win, already 4 in the quarter for PC.
Well, they just aren't taking care of the ball there, and that was just too lazy a pass, and Allison has to go get it.
And Van Gorp will knock hard into the face of Emma Kluver as she drives the lane. She'll shake that one off and get 2 foul shots for her trouble.
Yeah, Allison's got to stand pretty firm there and just go straight up. She swatted at it. That got her into trouble.
Got our first Strauver Cellular Instant Radio update of the night. Norwalk 17, Pella 9 after 1. 12-10 our score here. First foul shot missed. The second is in for Emma Kluver. She has 3 early points. Kendall Klatt is back in the lineup. She hit the first 5 points for the Indians of the night. Eagles have their starting 5 on the floor. Ball, Bonnet, Agri, Witzenberg, and Van Gorp. And a tip, loose ball. Eagles have it. Agri, wide open 3, misses. And she'll scoop up her own rebound and get it back out to Ball. Another offensive rebound for PC. They haven't been able to take advantage, though. Down by 3. And a travel in the center of the lane. Witzenberg tried a juke move as she picked up the ball to get the pass out to an open Agri. And the 10th Eagles turnover of the first half.
Yeah, she kept moving and just made the fakes and got too many steps in there as she's making that pass.
So it's back to Indians basketball. In the corner, open 3 on the way. Clangs off the rim, no good. Offensive board collected by Bishop. And now ball rolls on the floor and a steal for the Eagles. As Witzenberg, jump stop on the free throw line jumper, no good. Bodies hitting the floor for both teams. Rebound to Lauren Blake. And a pass that goes out of bounds will stay with Indianola.
Good hustle by Anna to stay in front of the Indianola player there. Get a hand on the ball. She threw it out of bounds basically off of Anna's hand as she was falling down.
13-10, 5:27 remaining here in the second quarter. Thank you for joining us on the Pella Christian High School YouTube channel. Thanks to Frank and Kenyon for getting that up and running again, as they have for all of our Eagles home games, and we'll have it all season long. The call here from Campbell S. and a 3 catch and shoot off the inbound for Lauren Blake, who missed 3 pretty easy-looking shots in the first quarter. Can't let her get hot. She gets a steal. It's Naughton who gets a steal, and then the ball is tipped around, and we got people tripping over people again. It's the 11th Eagles turnover and the second steal for Emily Naughton, but it is Indianola basketball.
Got to take care of the ball. Haven't scored in this quarter. Indianola's got a couple of baskets, so you've got to get at it.
Coach Ingbers doesn't like something, so he's chatting with the official and giving him his piece of his mind, respectfully it seems. Pass down low. Here's Kinsey Johnston. Kick it out. Blake for three. Rims out, no good. Allison Van Gorp, her fourth rebound, but she's been held scoreless. Indians have extended their lead 16-10. Egri trying to cut it in half with a three. No. Long board collected by Emily Naughton. Naughton up ahead. Blake in transition makes the easy bucket for two. They got up and down the floor in a hurry, and Lauren Blake, a Pella High V timeout, as it's an 8-0 run here to kick off the second quarter. We'll take it with them inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. Indianola 18, Pella Christian 10.
Slushy, fluffy, wet, heavy. Snow comes in all kinds of forms, and none of them are fun to shovel. So take the work out of clearing your driveway with the Toro snowblower that handles them all. Choose the single-stage Power Clear that's easy to maneuver, or the two-stage Power Clear and Power Clear HD that take on deep, compacted snow without clogging. Don't let winter slow you down. Find the perfect Toro snowblower today at DeRuyter Lawn Equipment in Pella.
Hi, this is Danielle Wilson, Sales and Outreach Director for Vintage Hills of Indianola Assisted Living and Memory Care Community. We have immediate openings in both assisted living and memory care, as well as fantastic move-in specials going on right now. Here's what some of our current residents love best about Vintage Hills.
I love Vintage Hills. I've lived here for a little over 2 years now, and it is, for one thing, it's a beautiful place. The staff, the directors, all of them are really genuinely wonderful people.
On the other side of a Pella High V timeout, that was our drive to the basket presented by Napa Auto Parts in Indianola. Lauren Blake scoring off the quick rebound for the Indians. It's Pella Christian basketball. Your drive to the basket presented by Napa Auto Parts in Indianola. Something preventing you from making a long drive? Stop by your locally owned and operated Napa Auto Parts store in Indianola, featuring a knowledgeable staff that can help you regardless of how long your next drive is. That's Napa know-how. In the corner, Emma Witzenberg for three, no good. Rebound is out of bounds over to the Indianola Indians. Win a timeout there from Coach Ingbers as the Indians pulling away here in the second quarter, an 8-0 run to start. Still, obviously, within earshot here for the Eagles, but they can't let this run continue much longer.
Well, they've got to quit settling for the three-pointers. They've got to figure out a way to get the ball into Allison. The fact that she's got no points yet says that Indianola's playing pretty tight defense on it, and they're not figuring out how to get her the ball.
And meanwhile, the Indians... Kinsey Johnston was open underneath, even fumbled the pass for a second, but she makes a pretty open shot underneath in the paint. A 10-0 run now for Indianola. Here's Anna Bonnet. Bonnet dribbles it in. Van Gorp probably not scoring from there. Maybe make me eat my words, but
it was a good shot.
It was a good shot, but it's short. Just not her typical range.
No.
On the high elbow. Kick out now. Right wing three. Short of the rim, no good. And the board controlled by the Eagles, excuse me. Bonnet flips it over the timeline. Jocelyn Terpstra puts up a three, no good. And good box out there by Lauren Blake, who will get the rebound. Flipping it over to Klatt, back into Blake. Blake on the post, draws a double team. Now outside the circle, top of the key for Bishop. Bishop loses the dribble, picks it up. Left side, Naughton. Naughton, dribble, drive, baseline, wraparound, past Blake. Right wing, flips it over, open teammate, left-handed three, no good. As Klatt misses it, but the only player chasing down the rebound was Lauren Blake. Got a couple of Eagles subs checking in next time, and it looks like the return of Kendall McDaniel for the Indians' next stoppage. Indians basketball, bounce pass at the free throw line, dribble, drive, Johnston misses the layup, and the rebound to Agri of PC. Eagles trailing the Indians 20-10, 2:32 until the half. As behind the back dribble is lost and out of bounds, the 12th turnover for PC.
Just, just out of control a little bit. Again, got to take your time. You got to get that ball moving around against the zone like they did in that first quarter and see if you can get the ball into Allison. Allison's going to, Allison is in the game yet.
Yep. Anna Evelyn does also check in. The first time I think the two of them have been on the floor at the same time in a game. Avery Ball also back in for PC. Here's Blake. Kicks it out, left wing. Klatt pops up a three. Yes. Kendall Klatt's up to 8 points, and the Indians' run continues. 13-0 run here in the second quarter. It was tied at 10. It's now 23-10 road team. Dribble, drive, Baugh, stuck on the baseline. Trapped well by Naughton and throws it away out of bounds. and win the...
Nobody there, yeah. She got herself in a situation she couldn't do anything with the ball and tried to force it into Allison, but threw it way wide.
Well, and the Eagles were able to match the intensity of Indianola in the first quarter, one way or the other. But it's very clear. I'm not sure what adjustments Coach Jansen made for the Indians, but they're certainly on their offensive side. I think that's where the noticeable difference. They're not rushing things anymore.
Well, but I think defensively they're really getting after Pella Christian and making them throw the ball away.
And now Blake, dribble, drive, off the three-point, then she'll miss another layup. Van Gorp, her 6th rebound, still no points for the senior guard, or center. She'll get it to the senior guard, Baugh, at the volleyball line. Between the circles, here's Agri. Bullet pass underneath in a triple team, and Van Gorp travels. And she is just...
Yeah, there's a double team there. There's a double team there. She's on the left side, which is not her best side anyway. She's got to figure out a way to get the ball on the right side and make a good, strong move, and she hasn't been able to do that.
Pella Christian up to 8 turnovers here in the second quarter. Indians just a pair. Blake pops up a 3, no good. Van Gorp will get her 7th rebound. With a minute 8 until the half, it's Indianola 23, Pella Christian 10. Witzenberg will check in, and Kluver at the next stoppage. Down low, Van Gorp is pushed around, and she'll travel again.
Yeah, they're just standing straight up, and she just not able to get the ball out of there.
Well, and again, you know, I think they tried early in the game, Indianola did with McDaniel one-on-one, and Van Gorp got some open looks, but they're bringing help right away to McDaniel with their speedy guards, and I think it's just a lot for her to handle.
Yeah, she's catching the ball and turning and looking, and there's 3 people standing there, and she's got nowhere to go.
45 seconds remaining. Terpstra nearly gets a steal. Naughton kicks it out in the corner, works it left side, and there's a travel.
Well, I've seen that every one of their players does that little fake and drop step, and the officials aren't catching it very often, but that time they did.
15 turnovers to 9, PC to Indianola. 37 seconds remaining. Eagles still looking for their first bucket of this second quarter, and they've only got 33 seconds to do so. Naughton face guarding Witzenberg. Witzenberg gets a screen from Terpstra, and will get it over to Van Gorp, who will miss a shot, maybe her best looking of the night. Offensive rebound. Witzenberg will pop it in, 12-footer from the baseline on the putback. 5 rebounds for Witzenberg. Eagles get their first bucket of the second quarter with 16 seconds remaining. And now the Indians trying to hold for a shot. PC will have the arrow on the other side of the halftime break. Dribble, drive, and just left her wide open, and one opportunity as Mara Bishop was just left wide open. Terpstra tried to cut her off at the end, but the bucket was already made by the time she made contact.
Yeah, you've got to recognize what the player's going to do right from the beginning. She attacked the basket nicely and was able to finish it strong off the glass.
And that is a huge swing one way or the other, and see if Bishop can finish it. And she will with a perfect free throw. What a three-point play for the Indians with 2 seconds remaining. And they will try to heave a Hail Mary. It's no good. And an impressive second quarter for the number 15 team in Class 5A as they'll outscore the Eagles 16-2. Our score is 26-12. Live inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth.
Even though COVID-19 is still a threat, your co-op is as committed as ever to keeping the power on so you can stay home and stay safe. Do your part by washing your hands and social distancing, and check in on your neighbors, friends, and loved ones often. You have the power to make a difference, and you can count on us to be here for you every day. Looking out for you, we're Pella Cooperative Electric, your local co-op.
Shine as one.
There's a place in downtown Pella that takes you right to the heart of Amsterdam. A beautiful brick walk featuring a winding canal, a working drawbridge, and Dutch architecture providing a classic old world atmosphere. Welcome to the Molengraat. The Molengraat is home to some of Pella's finest lodging at the Amsterdam Hotel, dining with Liberty Street Kitchen and Oriental Express, Beautiful You Salon, Pella Nail Salon, and Pella Window and Door Showroom, and many service businesses. You can even take in a movie at Pella Cinemas. Good luck to our local sports teams from the Molengraat in Pella.
Resetting your password, unsubscribing from emails, printing anything. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with an auto owner's insurance independent agent, getting the right coverage for your business doesn't have to be one of them, so you can get back to more important things, like learning how that printer works. That's simple human sense.
I'm Chad Klein with the Verduff Agency. For safe, sound, secure insurance protection from auto owners, call the Verduff Agency, 628-3801.
Winter is coming, and with it comes snow and wet weather conditions. Upgrade your winter driving experience with a new set of Firestone Weather Grip tires and step up your savings before winter with a trip to Raceway Tire and Exhaust. The auto experts at Raceway Tire and Exhaust have everything you need to keep your car in top driving shape for the weather to come. From Firestone Weather Grip tires to batteries, wiper blades, and more, stop into Raceway Tire and Exhaust today.
Raceway Tire and Exhaust. We got what you need to get you on the go.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Why are you counting 1, 2, 3?
I just called Brand Appeal, and they helped me build out my dream website. It really was as easy as 1, 2, 3. Here I go again. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. You're right. This is easy.
So what are you waiting for? Make it easy on yourself and call Brand Appeal for all your branding, print, web, interactive, and video needs. Brand Appeal. Jump on the brand wagon.
And welcome to the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. For tires, front end work, their no appointment oil change, and full mechanical work on your vehicle. Stop and see Shonda Ward and his crew next to Walmart in Pella at Central Tire and Auto. Let's go ahead and take a look and go inside the numbers, calculated by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation. For the road team Indians, 8 points each from Kendall Klatt and Mara Bishop, who have each hit three-pointers as well. Lauren Blake has 5, 2 from Kinsey Johnston, 3 from Emma Kluver. For Pella Christian, it's pretty simple. 5 from Avery Baugh. She hit a 3. Emery Agri hit an opening 3, and Emma Witzenberg has 4. Rebound-wise, unofficially 19 for the Indians, 5 on the offensive glass, 17 for PC, 7 on the offensive glass. The big stat difference thus far, 15 turnovers, 9 for the Indians, 15 for PC. Your second half adjustments will come up in just a second, but you're inside the numbers, written by Fairway Mortgage. If you're buying a new home or looking to refi, call Jeff Namiga or any member of the team at Marion County's mortgage experts, Fairway Mortgage in Pella. Win our second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service. We'll start with the Eagles, who are down by 14. They just cannot find any consistency offensively, and I think the unfortunate side of it is that they've gone in and tried to get the ball to Allison, but she gets trapped so quickly, she's not able to get the ball out very quickly. And so the issue, I think, for the Eagles is they've got to find a way to maybe get the ball back out from the post because the defense is collapsing so hard on Van Gorp.
Yeah, ball security is huge. They've got to quit turning the ball over, be patient, fake the ball into Allison, whatever. Get those defenders off of you, because as soon as the ball looks like it's even going to go to Allison, there's 3 girls all around her. So that's going to give you some room on the outside if you just figure out ways to keep that ball moving and keep them thinking the ball's coming into Allison at any minute. And then they've got to figure out some ways to get it into her. Somehow set some screens for them, whatever, but they've got to try to get her the ball so that she can at least get off a couple of shots every few minutes or so that she stays involved in the offense, because they need her to, she doesn't have to have 20 points every night, but she needs to get 10 or 12 points in this game if they're going to have any chance at all, because right now, the first quarter, the outside shots were falling, the second quarter they didn't, and if you're just going to settle for those long three-pointers, after about 1 or 2 passes, it's not going to be good for you.
And meanwhile, the Indians, I think, made their adjustment win from quarter 1 to quarter 2. They ramped up their defensive intensity, really still made it a point to keep Van Gorp out of the game on offense, and they found a lot of open opportunity. Pella Christian, whatever they were doing with their defense, I don't know how many open dribble drives the Indians had, whether they chose to kick it out or take the layup. Now, they didn't make all those shots, but that shot is consistently open for Indianola. They just got to keep that going. The intensive defensive pressure on one side of the floor and then flipping it over, they're converting those into points.
Well, in the first quarter, they made a couple of threes out of this left corner, just wide open shots. They had 2 or 3 more shots from that same spot that were wide open that didn't go for them. So Pella Christian adjusted that at the start of the second quarter, got out there and started guarding them, and they just go around them like they're not there. So now they're driving the ball all the way down to Allison, and she's done a pretty good job of deterring them and making them miss a few without picking up a lot of fouls. But unfortunately, they've also made some shots there as well as dish it off and get some assist to somebody else making a nice right-handed layup.
Your second half adjustments presented by DeYoung Door Service. One of the quickest ways to adjust the look of your home is with a new garage door from the gurus of garage doors at DeYoung Door Service in Pella. We'll have more of the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show when we come back. Our halftime score, Indianola 26, Pella Christian 12 on 94.3 KNIA.
Check out the holiday deals available this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with a 3-day sale at the Pella Hy-Vee. First off, you'll earn 25 cents on your Hy-Vee Fuel Saver card for every $50 you spend. Plus, get holiday deals in our meat department like Hy-Vee stew meat for $3.88 per pound. Hy-Vee boneless arm roast is only $3.99 per pound. And 5-ounce Hy-Vee cube steaks are 3 for $5. Stop in this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for these holiday deals and more as part of the 3-day sale at the Pella Hy-Vee.
High school basketball is here, but this year, the rules are different. No, the rules for basketball haven't changed, just how you get to watch the game. Live video streaming can be great, but might not be possible with slow internet speed. US Cellular's high-speed home internet is available almost anywhere, and Strauber Cellular has plans available that allow you to stream your favorite movies, TV shows, and local high school sports. See store for plan details. Strauber Cellular, your locally owned authorized agent for US Cellular in downtown Pella.
Mark Van Gorp of Pella recently had Cabinet Design and Mike Blom do some remodeling on his home, and he highly recommends you hire them too.
I would recommend Mike and Cabinet Design to anyone who has any type of project, big or small. If you're looking for someone who has unique ideas and somebody who is very accessible and who really enjoys what he does, then Mike is definitely the guy to work with.
Hi, I'm Mike Blom, the Cabinet Guy. Cabinet Design of Pella, where we expand and enhance your ideas beyond your expectations.
Are you looking for a meal with extraordinary flavor and breathtaking views? Come on out to the Wood Iron Grill and try one of our chef-inspired features that change daily. Whether it's Taco Tuesday, Wig Out Wednesdays, or Thai Thursdays, the Wood Iron Grill is working diligently to make your dining experience exceptional. For hours, location, and daily menu, check us out on Facebook or visit our website at www.thewoodiron.com. The Wood Iron Grill, making memories one plate at a time.
Pella Cinemas welcomes you with limited seating and strict cleaning protocols for your safety. Come see a movie practically custom-made for Pella, The Last Vermeer, rated R. It tells the incredible true story of a Dutch art forger who swindles the Nazis out of millions of dollars. Or enjoy Dear Santa, the heartwarming story of a U.S. Postal Service's Operation Santa. Also showing is Croods 2, A New Age, a delightful animated tale to chase away the COVID blues. For a list of showtimes, visit Pella-Cinemas.com and come enjoy a movie this holiday season at Pella Cinemas.
And welcome back to the Central Tire and Auto Radio halftime show. Andrew Schneider and Wayne Veenstra at the home of the Eagles, where it's Indianola 26, Pella Christian 12 in girls action. Let's take a quick peek at the Marion County Bank radio scoreboard. Our halftime score, a Strauber Cellular Instant Radio update. The Lady Dutch have closed the gap on Norwalk. It's now 23-21 after a big deficit in the first quarter. And as we are getting you set for second half of Little Hawkeye Conference action in our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth, let's go ahead and take a look at our Capital Orthopedics and Sports Medicine game reset. Early in this game, Eagles had the first three matched with the Bishop and Agri, both teams tied at 10, but it was a 16-2 second quarter, and when those second points didn't come until really late in that quarter for PC, and then Indianola comes down and gets a three-point play right after.
Yeah, they was down to under 2 minutes, I think, when Pella Christian finally was able to score, and that's just way too long. You've got to figure out some way to get something to go in the basket.
Capital Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game. For more information and a list of services, go to dsmcapitalortho.com. Pella Christian will start with the basketball. Down 26-12. Bounce pass to Emma Witzenberg. She'll skip it over to Avery Baugh. Here's Agri whipping it over to Bonnet. Bonnet out to Agri, starting five on the floor for both these teams. Here's Witzenberg. Baseline jumper is in. 9-footer good for Witzenberg as she knocks it in for two.
That was great offense. Just kept throwing the ball around. They couldn't get the ball into Allison, but they took care of it. Got finally a nice drive to the basket and a little jump shot.
Emily Naughton, Lauren Blake, Kendall Clapp, Mara Bishop, and Emma Kluver, the starting five on the floor. Here's Naughton dribbling in for Indianola, and she'll get the easy two to go. Just cut around the defense win and found it center of the paint.
Well, got around the outside defense, and Avery came over to try to play defense on her from the weak side, but was too late.
28-14 Indians answering the two-point early bucket for PC. They are covering up Van Gorp with everything they have in that essentially zone defense they're running here.
Yeah, it's a zone, but boy, there's two people in the zone around Allison all the time, so you've got to recognize when she's open and get her the ball.
Agri hucks up a three, no good. Board controlled by Kendall Klatt. Klatt left side, Left wing three, high off the rim, no good. And Blake will get the offensive rebound, and she's fouled and has 2 shots coming from the free throw line.
Yeah, long bounce out off that miss, and Pella Christian player could not back up far enough to box her out, and she gets the rebound.
Do have our first instant radio update from PCM, a Strauver Cellular instant radio update. Greene County 8, PCM 3. First foul shot is good for Lauren Blake. Indians a very good free throw shooting team, coming in at 72%. Pella Christian at 69% on the season. Blake will miss the second. Rebound to Emma Witzenberg. She has 6 boards already. Gets knocked down and throws it away. A steal for Emma Kluver. And now a steal right back for Witzenberg. Both teams trading early turnovers. Agri right wing. Out to Baugh. Works it over Witzenberg. Dribble, drive. Lost the dribble in the center of the lane. Throws it out to Bonnet near the half-court line. Works it right side, Agri. Baugh looking for Van Gorp through the defense for 2. First bucket of the night for Allison Van Gorp. That time was able to get a step on the defender.
Yeah, the one defender kind of went for the steal and fell down, and that left Allison with a right-handed layup.
29-16, 13-point advantage in favor of the road team Indians. Number 15 in Class 5A, the defending Little Hawkeye Conference champions, Mara Bishop. At the free throw line, it's Kluver. Kluver spins and travels.
They're starting to catch that little jump hop that they do, so the girls are going to have to recognize that, keep those feet set before that ball comes out of their hand.
Head coach Jeff Jansen, following a great era of Indianola basketball, did not have easy shoes to fill with a team, as you mentioned, that went to state several seasons in a row with the likes of Grace Berg and Maggie McGraw. Now Maggie Espiniller McGraw, I should say, from the Iowa State Cyclones. 2 Division I starting players. Nearly a steal. Van Gorp will come up with it. Missed the point-blank layup, and we'll get the and-one opportunity on the offensive rebound. Van Gorp said, well, hello, here's the ball after it went through the fingertips of Kluver from Indianola, and she has a chance for 3.
Yeah, they had the right idea. It wasn't a great pass because Indianola had a chance to steal it, but she couldn't come up with it clean, and Allison was the recipient of it, was able to get herself a second chance basket.
Van Gorp, a 58% free throw shooter. Eagles, again, 69% as a team. And that'll hit off the back of the rim and through. 5 points in the quarter for Van Gorp, who was held scoreless in the first half, in case you missed it. Presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Eagles back within 10 as they chip away here at this Indianola lead at 1.16 in this game. And a 3 misses for the Indians. Witzenberg, her 7th rebound. She'll push the floor, kick it out Agri. Here's Bonnet looking for Van Gorp. This time the defense on that left side was able to get to it, and it's a jump ball.
Yeah, what's bad about that whole play is that, number one, she's dribbling with her left hand into a double team, and you really don't want her doing that at that point.
So Indianola will get the possession over the half-court line with Emily Naughton. Naughton works it and kicks it out on the dribble drive to Kendall Klatt, who has 8 points. Klatt flips it over to Blake. Blake to the freshly checked-in Kendall McDaniel, and now Klatt left open for 3. Yes! Kendall Klatt in double figures, the first player into double figures on the night, and the Indians back up by 13. Just a well-run possession there by the Indians. Van Gorp off the dribble and through the defense, but she can't get the shot to fall. However, she will get foul shots.
A good aggressive move there on the left side. Recognized to get her the ball before the double team could get there, and she's able to back in and put the ball off the glass. It just didn't go.
There weren't a ton of fouls in the first half. I can't remember, but it was under 3, I think, for both teams.
Yeah, not very many. And really, there's not a lot at this point either. There's 3 for this quarter so far.
Jocelyn Terpstra in. Also in is Kinsey Johnston. Van Gorp will miss both, and then Witzenberg will foul Blake on the possession. So rebound to Blake. That's her 6th. Van Gorp will come up empty at the foul line, and it's 32-19 for the Indians, a 13-point lead. And if you're in a comeback situation, Eagles have to maximize whatever possessions they have left. Blake, left elbow, flips it out between the circles. Bishop, top of the three-point line. Out to Johnston. Johnston 3, shorts. Rebound tipped around, still a loose ball as it's punched out to the half-court line. Now numbers for the Eagles. Witzenberg, jump stop, off the transition play, no good. The offensive rebound fought for hard for Allison Van Gorp.
Good job of staying with that one by Allison. 3 girls under the basket when Emma let that ball go, so she knew she had a good chance of rebound if we missed it.
And now a baseline, stop Bishop, now kick out 3 Blake. Left side of the rim, high rebound, will fall into the arms of Agri as it arcs off the rim and into her waiting arms. She'll bring it down the floor.
Well, she did a great job of boxing out there, too, to push the Indianola player out of the way.
32-21, Agri has it right wing. After a pass from Terpstra, here's Baugh, shooting it in for Van Gorp, who takes a hard shot as she had to still navigate 2 Indians defenders. Flip out, Klatt, catch and shoot 3. Will fall off the back of the glass and in, and a McCoy True Value timeout for the Indians. And it is a full timeout after Klatt knocks down and gets the friendly roll off the backboard and the rim.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to miss, but it just kept bouncing around until it fell through for her, and they've regained that 14-point lead.
Well, in case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic in Pella. It was a 14-point lead at the half. Eagles offense has started to heat up a little bit, but a couple of threes by Kendall Klatt and an easy 2 from Emily Naughton have the Indians back up by that 14-point margin. Eagles have missed a few free throws. They've missed a couple of chances to bring this game just a little bit closer. Eagles, though, still fighting. Indians, though, a 14-point advantage. Also on the Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard, Greene County 8, PCM 3 after 1. Pella trailing Norwalk 23-21 at the half, and this a Stravers Cellular Instant Radio update. Knoxville 23, Sheraton 10 on the Marion County Bank scoreboard. 35-21 is our score here in the third quarter as the Indians leading the Eagles in the second game of the Little Hawkeye Conference season. More basketball to come next week. We still got a lot of basketball yet to play, hopefully weather permitting between now and Christmas time.
Yeah. Got 2 games after tonight yet before Christmas. So,
and the Eagles have a bye Tuesday, so they're off.
Right.
We will have basketball that night for you though, as Pella takes on Ankeny. That's a really intriguing matchup that caused in part due to COVID-19 issues at Fairfield, who had to cancel on the Dutch. That's a really fun matchup I'm looking forward to, especially in the boys' game. Ankeny, the defending Class 4A champions. Not the same team. A lot of them graduated, but obviously one of the bigger schools in the entire state. And Pella's boys are off to a fantastic start at 3-0. Eagles have the basketball here. Agri open for 3. Short. Gets her own rebound. Out to Van Gorp on the free throw line. Whips it out. Ball tries a 3. Also short. And this rebound controlled by Mara Bishop. And Emily Naughton in the paint, kicks it out, left wing, Johnston, 3, cans it. Good looking shot for Kinsey Johnston, 5 points off the bench for Indianola.
Well, you talked earlier in the pregame about how poorly Indianola had shot the 3 so far this year, but they haven't done it tonight. They've done a great job.
Naughton will get the rebound after Terpstra misses on a dribble drive, but the Indians, their third turnover of the third quarter, as they'll airmail it out of bounds. Witzenberg checks on her right knee. She just gets a second to stretch out, and Eagles will get it with 3/4 court pressure coming. That trap defense, and Eagles will just sail it out of bounds.
Yeah, just as the pressure came on her, she just launched it way too hard and threw it right past Agri.
Apparently we're knocking out the internet here, at least I am, for our YouTube audience. So if you have any issues, blame me.
What are you doing, rolling over the court or
I
what?
I must be. I'm just so excited to be here at Eagle Lane. 38-21, minute 46 remaining. Air ball 3, rebound to Witzenberg, who has 9 rebounds, 6 points. She'll dribble it up the floor and lose it. Naughton will collect it, her third steal, 4th Eagles turnover. Naughton takes it coast to coast, lays it off the glass and in. Naughton flashing that quality speed she has after Witzenberg just lost the dribble.
Well, and what good ball control too. She dribbled at full speed all the way up the floor, and that's what it takes to be a basketball player. You got to be able to play at that level.
Agri was fouled on the 3, and so 3 foul shots coming as she was hacked on the arm for Emery Agri. Agri yet to attempt a free throw this season, but she doesn't drive a lot. So I mean, you don't get fouled a lot if all you're doing is shooting threes. She'll miss the first.
Well, I'm sure
First foul on Blake.
I'm sure Coach Jensen can't be very happy about somebody fouling her out there either.
Now the issue is she's missed the first two.
Yeah, badly. Both of them were missed badly. She's got to get a little more arc in that ball and drop it over the front of the iron.
So it may end up being no harm, no foul. And they will get the third. So Agri will get that one to fall in. She has 4 points. Substitution, Evelyn coming in for Emma Witzenberg. Van Gorp's been on the floor this entire game. Down 40-22.
And she's not gotten herself in foul trouble, so, you can afford to keep her out there as long as we can get her the ball some to get some points.
She has 7 here in the quarter. She's done a nice job. Down by 18, Indians with the basketball. Down low, Johnston works it left side to Bryn Ortland. Ortland, a couple of passes over to Bishop. Klatt in the corner, Naughton. Naughton, head fake. And the pass was tipped by Anna Bonnet. And recovering was Ortland. And now numbers here for the Indians. 3 on the way, no good. Offensive rebound, no, ripped away by Allison Van Gorp. She's got 10 boards. 27 seconds remaining. Eagles down by 18. And there is a pass that tipped off, I think, the left hand of Johnston. We'll stay with the Indians looking for Allison Van Gorp in the paint.
We have tried to fire that ball into Allison, but the Indianola player didn't even see it coming, was just able to swat it away accidentally.
23 seconds remaining. Agri open, right wing 3, no. On the inbounds, and probably should have been called a foul, but it wasn't, as getting knocked to the ground was Bishop.
Yeah,
and will stay with the Eagles.
She got mugged and got pushed, and nobody called a foul there.
Yeah. Eagles will get away with one there. It will stay their ball. High elbow entry pass into Allison Van Gorp. Here's Evelyn on the perimeter. She'll fire it in for Terpstra. Terpstra draws a double team. Just hucks it up there through the defense, no good. Board controlled by Kinsey Johnston. And with 1 second remaining, at the buzzer, no. Klatt had a good look at it from about 13 feet. And the Indians will extend their lead. They lead 40-22 after 3. Live inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth.
Hi, this is Danielle DeYoung. Do you know what it's like to be married to the guru of garage doors? When we go out, he's almost like a celebrity. Everybody wants a piece of the guru. When people call for a new garage door or service on their door, they don't want to talk to me. They want to talk to the guru.
Hi, this is Kurt DeYoung.
Hey, this is my commercial. It's not good enough to know what you do. You need to specialize in it. We specialize in sales, installation, and service of garage doors. We're the gurus of garage doors. DeYoung Door Service in Pella.
This is Bob Cruz, CEO of the Pella Regional Health Center. On behalf of our board of directors and the administrative team, I want to sincerely thank our providers and staff for the hard work and sacrifices they made to care for the patients throughout this pandemic. Our team is strong at Pella Regional, and we are committed to providing healing services with Christian compassion for all who need care. For the long hours our staff has given, the flexibility they have shown, and the positive attitude they bring every day, we are humbly grateful. These actions truly make a difference to our patients and the families we serve.
Andrew Schneider and Wynn Veenstra coming to you from Pella Christian High School, live inside our Pella Real Estate Services radio broadcast booth. It is all Indians on the inbounds, and sliding on the floor, nearly getting a steal, was Naughton from Indianola, tipping a pass from Anna Bonnet.
Yeah, it's a weak pass by Anna into Emma there. You've got to make a stronger pass, and Indianola almost took advantage of it.
Bonnet, Witzenberg, Agri, Terpstra, and Van Gorp on the floor for PC. For Indianola, it is Naughton, Blake, and in the center of the lane, Witzenberg will follow the floor and travel, and she's slow to get up.
She just took that ball a little too far into a double team and had nowhere to go, and got the ball caught up against an Indianola player. No jump ball called. They called her for the travel instead.
Anderson's going to come in for Witzenberg. On the floor, it's Bishop, McDaniel, Blake, as we mentioned, Naughton, and Emma Kluver. 40-22 Indians lead. In case you missed it, presented by the veterinarians at Tri-County Veterinary Clinic. Teams were tied at 10 after 1, but it's been all Indianola since then. Down low, McDaniel gets stuck in a double team defensively. Naughton whips it left corner 3. On the way and in, Emily Naughton has 7 second-half points as she's provided a big spark and really has prevented Pella Christian from coming back in this game. She's played really good defense, too.
You know, Alice has done a nice job against their post players. They haven't got anything on the inside other than a layup on a back door now and then.
Terpstra banks it off for 3. Did she call bank? Doesn't matter, it counts. It counts. Terpstra knocks it in for 3, and Paige Taylor's won 50 cents on her Hy-Vee Fuel Saver card with that three-pointer by Jocelyn Terpstra. We're giving away Fuel Saver savings during every Eagles broadcast in the Pella Hy-Vee Radio 3-point challenge. Blake to answer. Yes. Lauren Blake, nothing but net as she cashes that one in. 45-25 Indianola. You are listening to Indianola basketball powered by Community First Credit Union on 94.3 KNIA and AM 1320. Knoxville, Indianola. Entry pass as it went back and forth looking for Van Gorp, and she was fouled. Second call of the night on McDaniel.
Well, the first time they tried to get it in, Allison, she was double and triple teamed, and people had good position. That time they got McDaniel out of position, and she had to reach across Allison to swap the ball away.
Strauver Cellular Instant Radio Update. Pella scored 9 points in the first quarter, trailing 17-9. They now lead 40-30 over Norwalk. Pella flipping the script on the Warriors. Pella Christian, Carly Anderson. Left side for Terpstra. Here's Anna Bonnet back to a wide open Terpstra who passes up the shot, instead dribbles it back to the top of the key, shoots the lane, floater, no good. Bishop will collect the rebound for the Indians. Out to Blake. Blake, shot fake, flips it over to McDaniel. McDaniel finds an opening, and she will hit the deck hard and bowl right into Jocelyn Terpstra, who's also slow to get up as she took the brunt of a shoulder from the 6'1" McDaniel.
So McDaniel's going to get a chance to go to the line and get a couple points here. So far haven't scored on the night. So Allison's done a nice job of keeping her out of there.
45-25, 5:55 remaining. Capital Orthopedics and Sports Medicine game reset. As we mentioned, a 10-10 tie in the first quarter. It's been all Indians since then, outscoring Pella Christian 45-15 since those first 8 minutes. 3 fouls, by the way, now on Terpstra, as she is seeing a little more extended time. Witzenberg went into the training area after she left the game just a few moments ago. Indians offensive rebound, Kluver. Now she'll try the 3, rims out, no good. And a foul called as McDaniel went over the back of Emery Agri, who had really good position despite the size differential.
Yeah, there's a case where if Emery doesn't back up a little bit, that foul doesn't get called, but by backing her body into McDaniel, they call the foul even though she reached completely over and grabbed the ball.
At 6'1" versus 5'4". And Agri is the 5'4", in case you missed it. Pella Christian basketball down by 20. Here's Terpstra. Out to Anderson. Anderson spins it out to Bonnet. Bonnet. Skip pass to an open Terpstra. Terpstra sets, fires, 3 on the way, no good. Allison Van Gorp and McDaniel will tie up on the rebound. Arrow will take it over to the Indians. Also, another Strauver Cellular Instant Radio Update. Greene County 14, PCM 13 on the Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. It's Pella 40, Norwalk 30. These are all girls' scores. Knoxville 23, Sheraton 10 on the Marion County Bank Radio scoreboard. 5:12 remaining. Our score here is Indianola 45, Pella Christian 25. Tip and a steal for Anna Bonnet. Bonnet had to pick up her dribble, and she'll get it in for 2 anyway. Naughton caught up to her. Bonnet gets the steal and score. 45-27. Baseline shot blocked, but stepping on the baseline, couldn't quite stay in bounds was Anderson, but it is a block shot for Allison Van Gorp, her first of the night.
Yeah, great defense that time. Just couldn't come up with the ball and keep her toes in bounds, so Indianola retains the possession.
4:53 remaining here in the fourth. Inbounds in the corner to Bishop. Down low, McDaniel of the Indians. Her shot blocked again, but this time she'll track down her own rebound. As Van Gorp back-to-back blocks. Here's Blake losing it, center of the lane, and a steal for Allison. Fourth Indians turnover of the half. Terpstra nearly was straddling that half-court line. She will get it over.
But the ball never came over, so it doesn't matter. You got to get everything over before you're over.
Down low, Van Gorp on the left side trying to dribble through a double team. Can't get the first to go. Will spin off the offensive rebound and get it off the window and in. Van Gorp a point away from another double-double. 9 points, 11 rebounds for the senior. So after a slow start and then Naughton travels, 5th Indians turnover of the half.
Yeah, Pella Christian's too far down with only 4:12 to go to possibly come back in this game, but if Ellison could have got some of that offensive production in that second quarter and kept that a game, this could be a whole different looking game.
5 turnovers apiece for both teams here in the second half. Eagles up to 20 and Indians to 14. 4:11 here in the fourth quarter. Pella Christian basketball, they're on a 4-0 run, down by 16. Here's Baugh. Baugh, dribble, shoot, 3, short. The rebound is tipped and gets to Lauren Blake of the Indians. She pushes it up the floor. Nice give-and-go pass from Blake to Bishop. Back to Blake, who's in double figures. 10 points for the All-Stater. Good patience as they had the numbers and took advantage. Here's Terpstra. Guarding her is Bryn Ortland. Evelyn will check in next stoppage. Looking for Van Gorp, and she'll dribble through the defense and have a chance at 2 shots as she's fouled.
Good pass that time. That pass was well placed, and Ellison caught the ball in a position where she could go right up with it, and the only thing they could do was foul her.
Well, we have a lot of All-Staters in the house here tonight, Win. Part of our crowd. Van Gorp, the first, is in. She's up to 10 points, and she'll get her double-double. We've got the Jungling brothers. Older brother Josh of Allison's in the house tonight. That's a lot of talent and a lot of Eagles buckets made over the years here that are in the house. 47-30. 3:33 remaining here in the fourth, and Van Gorp will make both. She is 3 of 5 from the line, which is right in line with her season average, which is an improved average. Last year she was searching for herself at the line. She, even on her misses this year, Win looks a lot more comfortable.
Yeah.
And you know she worked on that all summer long. Klatt dribbles it down the floor for the Indians. In the corner, catch and shoot 3 is in. Bryn Ortland with a backbreaker, 50-31. For all the Eagles climbing they've done tonight, there have been some really good-looking shots for the Indians to answer and break any run the Eagles have had. And ball will travel. She tried to kick out the pass.
Well, just out of control there. You got to understand how far you can go and get rid of the ball in time, and she took it too far.
Strauver Cellular Instant Radio Update, Knoxville 36, Sheraton 23. Indians leading here, Indianola 50-31 over Pella Christian. Fourth quarter on 94.3 KNIA on the KRLS 2 stream and Pella Dutch Live, or Pella Christian High School's YouTube channel. Pella Dutch Live is where you can find Pella Norwalk tonight with Trevor Castle's radio call. Another 3. Back-to-back for Bryn Ortland as she makes it look easy on back-to-back possessions. 2 good-looking shots, 53-31 Indians. Terpstra tries to find a floater, can't get it to go. Board controlled by Kendall Klatt. Pass up ahead to Mara Bishop. Back out top of the circle, Klatt. Here's Bishop, back to Klatt. Lauren Blake right side as they flip the possession. Eagles trying to chase the ball down with 2:19 remaining. The road ahead is presented by Two Rivers Cooperative. And the road ahead will take us to a quiet week in our next broadcast schedule. A 3 can't get it to go that time on the heat check as it just kisses off the backboard, barely misses. Rebound to Agri for PC as she's had a big night on the boards. Have her for 8, is that right? For Emery?
8 points?
Oh, 8 rebounds.
Oh, I didn't do individuals tonight.
That's
Sorry.
Fine. They're okay. Get a line change here for Indianola. Gillian Smith, Bryn Bishop, and Taylor Powers are in for Indianola, 53-31. We won't have a broadcast for either of these teams until next Friday night. Pella Christian's at Grinnell. Myself and Wynn will have that call from Grinnell High School on 92.1 KRLS. Terpstra will make the first. And then Indianola, there's a big matchup. Indianola, Dallas Center Grimes.
Oh, that will be huge.
Those are 2 of the probably top 4 teams in the conference this season. That game will be live on right here, 94.3 KNIA with the Swad Father and the Godfather of Indianola, Rick Wilson, on 94.3 KNIA, the old sport and the new sport. 53-33 our score here. That's the road ahead presented by Two Rivers Cooperative. Stay on the road with their fuel from their top-tier detergent gasolines at Pella and Otley. That's Two Rivers Cooperative celebrating 100 years as a farmer-owned co-op. Pella Christian will force a turnover. Down by 20. Here's Evelyn. Evelyn through the defense, can't get it to go. Rebound goes to Powers. 90 seconds till the final horn. A pickpocket steal for Carly Anderson. Pass down to Jocelyn Terpstra. Terpstra back out to Avery Baugh. Anderson, top of the key, wide open for three, no. And the board is controlled by Bryn Bishop. The Indians will throw it away.
Turnovers amount really fast here with this bottom part of Indianola's lineup. So, really the three-pointer was the big difference for Indianola tonight. They made I got them for 11 of them. So that's a huge amount of points from the three.
Baugh trying to answer, no good. And that's the Indians, that's probably more in line with where they should be. They've just had a slow start to the season beyond the arc. They've got, and you saw it tonight when they weren't just, threes that were just randomly hitting. They were all in rhythm, in the set, in the offense, what they wanted to do.
Yeah, they just pass the ball around the perimeter of the zone until they find somebody got a clear look like that.
And that three is on the way to miss. An offensive rebound. No, the ball's still loose, and it will be a tie-up with 30 seconds remaining, 53-33.
It'll be Pella Christian's ball on the tie-up, but they're just passing the ball around the outside, and, when the three goes in, it can make you look really good.
Well, this will be the first time the Eagles all season haven't crossed the 50-point threshold. Indians, though, by far the best defense they might see all year. Agri, open, top of the key, pops up a three short. High rebound controlled by Bishop of Indianola. Pass up ahead, and Agri will hit the deck, trying to tip it away. I think Pella Christian could use the bye that's coming up on Tuesday. Van Gorp was knocked around physically tonight. She got to 11 points and 11 rebounds. But Emma Witzenberg still appears to be in the training room. It seems like the Eagles might need the extra days off, so to speak, because it was a physical game here tonight. 4 seconds remaining. And the Indians, top of the key at the buzzer, and it's fitting. 3 threes, Bryn Ortland, all coming in the fourth quarter. And your final score is 56-33. All Indianola, as they'll improve to 4-1 on the season. Pella Christian will fall to 3-2. Indians remain undefeated in the Little Hawkeye Conference. Pella Christian will have to go to Grinnell and see if they can knock off the defending conference runners-up for their first conference win. We'll have your Cabinet Design Pella Radio postgame show when we come back right after this. 56-33 on 94.3 KNIA.
At Hopkins Roofing,